Alright, good morning. It's day 2 of our Iowa pig journey. We arrived here in Iowa, right across the Missouri border. It's actually gorgeous out here. To give everyone an insight into why this is so special, is Mangalitsa Pigs. As far as they know, there may be about 8 ranches in the entire of North America that have Mangalitsa. They're from Eastern Europe. It's special, you know. It's very hard to find, even in a high-end restaurant, Mangalitsa pig to eat. So the fact that we'll be able to have it in Oklahoma and to be able to use at our restaurant, we're pretty excited about.
My name is Linda Sulzer. We live on a farm here in Numa, around Numa, Iowa. And we started raising the Mangalitsa pigs. We're starting on our 3rd year. Before this time, we hadn't seen hogs like that before, but we answered an ad in the Iowa Farmer. And we weren't even subscribing to it, and a neighbor gave us the paper, and we had hog facilities that we had been using before, and they were sitting empty. When we received these hogs off the semi, it was like 9 o'clock of the night, and they just gently walked down the ramp and into our trailer that we move them around in. They're very docile. I like that about working with the hogs.
They call these woolly pigs. I can see why they do now.
I mean, they're incredibly woolly. We're looking at all the spores for them to pick out to raise. Fat content is what Russ and I are really after. They have such high fat content. The charcuterie you can make from these pigs is some of the best in the world. And the meat alone is some of the best in the world in terms of pig, what some people think of Kobe beef or Wagyu beef. This is what they are to pork. So it's very special meat, so we're excited about it, and they're also really just cool looking pigs.
These are the 3/4 blood Mangalitsa pigs we're going to come and get in about a month.
Once we get these back to Oklahoma, we'll turn them out on grass, and they'll farrow outdoors, they'll live outdoors.
Alright, so we talk about fat marbling, the people here here in Iowa let us choose the meat. This is a cooked piece of neck roll that they have, but you can see this extreme marbling, and just touching the fat, I mean, it glistens right off you. You can see all the fat marbling through the pork. Have you ever seen a Wagyu steak? It's gonna look like that. This is pork, baby. Mangalitsa pork. Alright everybody, we are back out at Walnut Creek Farms, Waynoka. The Mangalitsa pigs are here now. Andy and Kevin brought them back, and we're here to see them in their natural state. You saw them where they were before, now you can see how they're living now. How they doing, Andy?
They're doing great.
Let's go see them.
Right down here. They've gotten about 25 to 30 pounds heavier than they were when we brought them home.
Now, were those the little guys we were looking at?
Yeah.
And that's just how big they are already. So I'm sure these guys are a lot happier.
Yeah.
Man, they're big. They're not as skittish as they were too. They seem mellow.
They're kind of used to me being around, and I think being out here, they see things that they wouldn't have seen otherwise.
Oh, yeah.
They've probably had deer come through here, and maybe coyotes, maybe bobcats. This is what they do all day. Just sort of roam around, hunt for walnuts and whatever else they can root up.
I just love the fact that they're in walnut trees. I think that's so cool compared to, you know.
What's in the feed right now is wheat and milo, and the wheat that we got, milo just came from the co-op, but the wheat that we got came from a local farmer named Steve McGee over near Carmen, who raises wheat, doesn't use any fertilizers, doesn't use any chemicals.
There's a certification called Certified Naturally Grown, and Steve's a CNG teacher.
Well, that's the trip. You've seen us go. Andy and the guys from Walnut Creek get the pigs. They're home. You see from where they've been to where they are. Much happier. You can expect them January.
Yeah.
In January, you'll be able to get at Ludivine, Coach House, and La Baguette.